is just that maybe the enemy team has like an incredible passive that you can take, say like Night Stalker with a Hunter in the Night, or Beastmaster with Inner Beast as well. They've got nothing. Like there's nothing this game. So that would be my argument for if anyone would try and play it as a 5. Like, I did not think the Terrorblade was overly counted. I think it's still into Timber. It's not the greatest. The Bloodseeker can match up, can go back and forth. I really didn't think it was a game where he was incredibly counted and he would not be able to win. So I love this.
Lines, man. They're just spamming him. They're like, what is going on, man? Oh, good luck indeed.
What did he go? What's he gone?
Circlet,
okay, so...
just a circlet right now. Not revealing anything. Is he gonna go earn? Is that it? Like, into... I don't know. What do you even do? Value Wraithband?
Yeah, cool. Value Wraithband and just go back and farm the jungle like you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
30 seconds to battle.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a 5 Terrorblade. I've seen anti-mage Terrorblade.
Whoa, get that!
All right, let's go, Infamous. Do we believe in them? Are we? Oh my God!
You know I'm normally down for the memes, dude. This might be a bridge too far, though.
No, come on. This can't be a bridge too far. Terrorblade 5? Dude, I'm... Alright,
They're tri-laning to start. The Tri-lane, Terrorblade, Marcy, Dazzle lane, all with completely different roles that you'd be expecting, except maybe the Marcy.
I mean, that sounds like a killer tri-lane, though, early on. Reflection into the Poison Touch, into whatever Marcy wants to skill up. I think they did see Affliction in the tree line, so they know the Terrorblades.
Tara's kills. Oh, catch you.
No way this works! Can you don't die like this? Michael finds first blood. Alright! I can see the reasoning. Wait, they're gonna pair. Oh.
It's not going to help the Morphling at all, really. Maybe he's just going to go for making sure the equilibrium stays at least in a decent spot so that he's able to get some okay farm. But I don't know, man. Like, what's he going to be doing against Catchu up here? I feel like Catchu wins a lot of these trades.
Wait, don't you like the Terrorblade into the Viper?
It's so bad.
Oh no.
But he gets the pull, maybe.
You know what lane isn't too crazy, Denok? This mid lane. Pango into the Storm Spirit. That's something we can at least speak about for a little bit until the side lanes maybe mature, you know, in a couple minutes. So Sabas on the Pango. A hero we have not seen from him so far, but I feel like it definitely could suit his playstyle. Like, I've been incredibly impressed with a lot of his spirits. I know Storm Spirit last game was a little bit more of the weaker spirit, but it feels like he thrives on a playmaker, and I think the Pango can fulfill that role.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get over this possible Terrorblade. I'm thinking, like, how now do you need to build a little bit differently on Savas to be able to deal with this? I guess Diffusal is still the best option, right? Because now you've got the Morphling, you've got that increased mana cost to the attribute shift, so it's obviously going to have value against him in terms of going for kills, as well as against the Storm Spirit on Savas.
See how much farm is able to get, though? On bottom lane, Timbo will be alright. Just gets the chain away, a little bit of damage. They have the 2 already for Infamous to play with. They're kind of the adaptive strike leveled up from Parker, so trying to zone away the Timbersaw.
Okay, so if there was any team that I even have the mildest amount of faith to be able to make this work, it's Infamous, because they made the POS 1 Batrider work yesterday. You know, picking up the first ever pro game Butterfly on the Batrider. So it's like, well, I guess they're doing. Oh, I wish we had a chance to do an interview with them if they end up winning this series. Wait until the grand finals, though.
Up lane, Catchu. It's gonna end up going down. Affliction. A little bit of damage onto Kataro as well. The poison
Meta.
touch is still applied. Kataro. We'll get back to the T1 tower though.
Wait for contesting and getting denies. Just to be able to use meta for the right clicks.
Bottom lane as well, the action. Slardin's in a little bit of trouble. They're going to try and Timber Chain on 4 to catch up to Parker. They won't be able to chase the Morphling down. Instead, Slardin, he has to step out to the left side.
Action was actually half a second away from getting a solo kill onto Kotaro on that top side. Only stopped because the meta wore off.
Layerstyle's taking a little bit of damage as well. Boss is not going to try and use that swashbuckle aggressively to continue going under the tower. All the lanes. Oh, Frank cancels his TP. Man, all the lanes, everyone's weak. Katara unfortunately doesn't really have the health to maybe you look to utilize the thirst.
What a denies against him, Frank. Trying to man fight this. I'm not sure if you're in the best spot to be able to do so. Oh, actually gets clipped by the blood right.
We see Affliction also TP mid and refill the bottle from the Storm Spirit, and he's probably going to stick around to try and secure the Power Rune that is about to be up in 15 seconds.
Kind of nutty movement speed as well on the TV. 315 without any items looking to buff him up. Ooh. He doesn't care, he's so tanky. I'm telling you, man, Reflection's busted. Like, on a core. Strong.
Top lane, Dazzle. We'll get dive into the tower. Storm Spirit's going to TP up and should find a return kill. Very nicely done from Leo Style. And it's going to be able to get a little bit of farm from this crit wave as well. Maybe the next one coming through. Are you trying to talk yourself into the Terrorblade 5?
I have to. I have to. I have no other options here.
In a way for like you to play it? Because I know you're a 5 player.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not. No.
Middle
But
tower is under attack.
it is like 7 in the morning here, so at least all of the people that I play with on C are hopefully asleep, so they don't have to see this.
How about first rolling thunder from Sabas? But Morphling's not a kill they're gonna get. He's got attribute shift. He's got waveform if he wants to reposition. They need to go for the Marcy instead, but even then, they're just kind of half committing. Draken doesn't have the health pool to dive under the tower for the moment. They're cautious about extra rotations, but maybe Katara with the multi-man blood, right? Okay, that's what they needed on Tempest. The Bloodseeker showing up just to give them that extra little bit of damage and silence control to find the 2 kills.
Middle tower is drowning.
You got to try something unorthodox, you know, making that full early rotation down towards this bottom side. I mean, how often do you see a support Terrorblade? I guess we could call it a pos 4, right? Even though Affliction's the one playing it, that shoves a Bloodseeker out of the lane. Bloodseeker's an insanely strong laner just because of how capable he is of being able to stay in the lane with his regeneration. Forced to come bot, they get a couple of kills, so he'll still be able to do that. I wonder if TP just follows him around, though.
Radiant are scanning for
TP's gonna go trying to help with their siege top. Draken sees Frank.
Frank.
This Timber should be fine. They don't have the stuns, and Michael's just going to be off the mark. But this tower is... Yeah, they definitely will, I think. Timber doesn't have the resources to defend it. Sebastian's got the Rolling Thunder. They can keep him inside the Nether Toxin as well. A decent amount of AoE damage. They're going to try and target down the Marcy, but a jump over to the right side. They haven't found that first kill on Tempest, and they might not get it. Although with the catch-up, they're going to be able to run into the Morphling. That Blood Riot, along with Sebastian's fought from the Swashbuckle, he too will catch up to the Dazzle inside the river. So Tempest, they'll keep their tier 1 tower alive, and they'll also get another kill onto the Dazzle.
I mean, the most disappointing thing about this is that all the tips are coming through so early. I feel like these guys aren't rationing them at all. You know, we're not going to have any left for the late stages of the game. We must have counted about 15 up until the 9-minute mark here.
He's level 6 already. High level than Draken on the Timber.
Oh, they're giving Affliction farm bottom too. He's pushing it out a little bit. It's just the boost.
Nothing cute.
Nothing crazy. Telling you, man, value Wraith Band. It's not that he needs more armor, I suppose. Terribly.
Wait, this is surely the build. It goes Armlet, Shadow Blade, and just takes a beam.
What else could you go? Do you go Octarine and just spam out spells as much as you can? I still feel like the drums is good. It's going to give you that passive regen that you need. It's going to allow you to group up. It means that you can even push a little bit more with the illusions if you ever get time to. And it does still require a decent commitment to take out a Terrorblade that's pushing solo, right? You don't want to have to commit that much for a pos 4, pos 5, but it's pretty tanky.
Smoke up from Tempest. Sebastian's smoke's going to pop in the river. I don't believe Parker was in a position where he scouted out the Pango's movement. Maybe. I think they were actually pinging instead. So regardless, Tempest, they're not going to get anything out of the smoke. Leo style. Zip in. They're considering the rupture. He's almost out of mana. He can soul ring and move up to the higher ground. He's going to consider about getting the kill instead. But recognizes he might be lacking the damage, and even if he gets it, they could still probably bring him down with that mana expended. So he will get out.
I really thought he might try and go for that final right click. Might have been enough to kill Kotaro. The 3 points in the overload, but I guess a lot of it was just about bringing a lot more attention away from Affliction. Look at this bottom side. He's pushing. He's pushing as the support Terrorblade down here. Might even be a decent amount of damage. I mean, Kotaro, you can't come into this. This is a beastly Terrorblade. This is a Giga Chad right now from the position 4. Even just the range on the reflection, man.
Well, whatever they've done here for Infamous, they have really slowed down Draken's game. This Timber, lowest net worth out of all the cores. They've done a really good job to kind of limit how much impact that the Timber's going to be able to have early on. But with this tower still standing top, he could just be that bodyguard and soak the wave and sometimes go back to the heart of the small camp to continue finding his farm.
Got a big smoke coming around just to see if there's anyone taking a lot of those, that triangle camp farm. Of course, stacks, very important for a Storm Spirit to have that consistent impact. They're pinging out that they might be playing around here. Do they have any vision of that, though? No, they don't.
I don't.
So they're still... He didn't walk under
Marcy
the
didn't see him, right? Yeah.
Well, it was Morphling or Marcy that pinged. Blue and purple kind of blend together for me, as you know.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
They're getting a lot out of the map. Bottom's getting pushed. This is ridiculous.
Oh, it should be allowed. I mean, this is the downside,
Finally
right?
dipping down. The tower's they're gonna get the tower still. Frank will be forced to cancel his TP and just try and hide in a spot where they can't get the double stun. Stormsprite's gonna look as if in no way terribly with a Sunder keeps Frank healthy. Now Draken's in trouble. Layer start with the magic damage. It's gonna pop the Timber Sword, but the rest of Dire starting to rotate down. The Storm Spirit not playing with enough mana. He'll look for a TP. They don't have the damage and they don't even catch up to him. As now Kitaru, he's killed off. Shabas is next as well with Frank and Michael in combination together. They should be able to catch up to the Pangolier. Meanwhile, off to the right side, those sliding. Not the carry TP.
True carry of the game, the real Giga Chad coming through here.
Tower is gone.
What can you even say about this game?
5,000 net worth lead, dude. What am I watching?
Well, the thing that I was about to mention before all of that craziness broke out is that what they're doing, or the Storm Spirit in particular, yeah, they're making a lot of pushing happen with the Terrorblade and the Dazzle. You had Morphling up top, but you had Leo Style just diving behind the tier 1 mid tower to be able to take the creep waves, to get a lot of creeps passively pushing into the tower, because again, this is a weakness that I was talking about in the draft. They are severely lacking in stuns, so it's not like anyone's going to be able to punish him. He's always going to have the capability of just, you know, TPing out with the use of the ball lightning.
And it's not like Sabas is 2-1-2, but is really struggling in the net worth as well. His Diffusal is going to come out shortly, but that is that item they really need to maybe look to find some of the pickoffs. Like for Tempest, the Pango and Dark Willow need to start playing together to try and kill people on the side lanes.
It's bottom tower.
Careful about a lot of these movements. Obviously, the TB illusion in the mid lane. Trying to find people out here, and Affliction getting a D-ward off. That's the thing with the TB, right? Even just with these few basic items, he's taking a stack. He's taking a stack with the meta. You don't need it for team fights. You can just be annoying. You can force movements towards you. And then if you move, you've got someone like Parker that could just sit up top. He's accelerating his farm so rapidly because you're not going to kill him. You're lacking in stuns. So what happens? You either give farm to the Morphling or you give farm to the Terrorblade.
See Leo Style. Oh, no, they didn't get the Terrorize. And that's Sabasi tried to go for the Rolling Thunder. I think he's close enough to the T2 tower where he'll be okay. And yep, they're going to back off and look at Affliction. The Terrorblade's positioning from farming to showing up to fights, but it looks like unfortunately he doesn't have stuns to cancel the TP, so everyone will be okay. But Dire, that's a Rolling Thunder expended, and the Terrorize as well, I should say.
Where to now? That's the real question that I have to ask. What are we going into? Scardy on Morphling, pretty standard. No real need for the Manta style this game, right? If you're getting caught out in the Blood Rite, something's seriously wrong. So waveform can be used very conservatively, excuse me, in that aspect. Going into the Wraith pack. On Affliction, I like this. I mean, I said they needed some kind of mana regen item just so that he can literally be spamming that reflection off cooldown.
Sabas might be in some trouble. Mike was able to find the jump. There's the first one. The Swashbuckle's still on cooldown for the moment, and really nicely done from Infamous. This Cliffwood, Michael and Parker instantly combined together to continue to slow down this Pangolier's game. Now they might even get Katyu as well. Affliction's got Frank nearby to be playing with. A lot of damage over time. Katyu,
slow man.
The kill, look at that. He might get a return kill onto the Terrorblade, but not the case. He doesn't have the levels or anyone nearby. And meanwhile, mid lane as well. Leo style solo kill with the Orc. And then he's got a regen for good measure as well. This is really starting to get out of control.
Tango, gotta be very careful here.
Sabas? You won't get the Rolling Thunder. Tempest! What's going on?
Bro?
Yeah!
I mean, I wouldn't know how to play it, to be honest. I want to see what he gets. Is he level 10 yet? He's not. I want to see if he goes the reflection cooldown as well. Maybe that's just the strat. It's, in my opinion, the most efficient item in the entire spell, excuse me, in the entire game. You just want to be spamming that shit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bro, it's a support Terrorblade. It's warranted.
It's not warranted. This is a PG stream. I swear words are warranted. That's naughty. Naughty, naughty.
Do you want to run into this Terrorblade? It's the intimidation factor as well. I'm a Terrorblade. Can you kill me, support? I didn't think so.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
God. Aegis picked up on Leo Style, probably one of the best Aegis carries in the game now. We're gonna try and move over to Affliction, but Affliction's got tobacco.
Low on mana, my guy.
Styles onto the Dark Willow as well. Down goes one support, which is a lot of the damage into Bedlam. And down goes a Claw as well, with the Spirit Vessel picked up on Frank. This Timbersaw has no survivability until he gets a way to dispel that off.
Oh, he's getting so many D wards too. I think I've counted like 4 for Affliction so far. So his net worth is skyrocketing. He's nearly ahead of the mid Pango on net worth with this support Terrorblade. This is what I love to see. I love innovation. Anything could work. You know, a wise philosopher once said. Well,
Who was it?
very, very clear. I know who it is. Do you know who it is?
Who was it?
No tail, bro.
Nice, I got him.
It was like TI 3 or 4 era no tail.
Dire's top tower.
Still with Fnatic, I think, at the time.
Draken? So I was gonna zip to the Pangolier instead. He's got the damage at the moment.
Tower is about
Still got the Arcane to play with, in fact, on Leostar, so might target down the Timbersaw if they reapply the Spirit Vessel. Rolling Thunder charge up, they'll get the first son of the Morph Link, but the chain control is just not there, nor is the damage. Maybe with the Bloodseeker showing up, that could help out. They're just gonna kite Kataro. He's trying to kill off Michael, but instead of targeting any of the cores, he won't even get a support kill. And they're not even done. Leostar catches up to Sabas. A swashbuckle back under the tier 2 tower. He just gets the damage to get rid of the Pangolier, but Slardon, he will not have the capability to escape like the Pangolier.
Go for a solo kill. Okay, that's kind of big. Sabas being able to get that one, accelerate the net worth a little bit, stop the push from happening. Important thing though, let's have a quick look over at what Affliction's doing. It looks like he is still in the jungle, still looking to pick up a little bit of that farm. He is closing in on the old Wraith Pact as well, so, or at least the Vlads, excuse me. Again, just got to enable them to be even stronger. Of course, you've got the Death Ball coming through from the Dazzle, you've got the Marcy for the regen, now you're going to have a little bit of extra lifesteal as well.
What do you think the win for mid lane? Timber, you're supposed to be taking. You're not supposed to go down throughout an Orchid combo. Oh no, now they're going to try and contest the power rune. It does spawn up top. Tempest, they can't continue on forward. As soon as they commit into a fight with all the slows, it's very difficult for them to reposition out.
Win probability, if I had to guess, 85?
Mid lane, Dark Willow. It's the initial stun off for the other side though. Bloodseeker just gets killed off easily from Parker across the map. And now they're going to be on to Katyu next. And Sabas, he's not even getting the Marcy. Oh no, Affliction. The medic Terrorblade, who cares about the item build? It's all on the Sunder and the Affliction. This is beautiful. It doesn't matter what draft they've got. It doesn't matter who they are looking incredible.
They're just rattled. Didn't even glyph that, and that would have been their first tier 2 tower. Would have been the refresh. They might be forced to glyph this now with the siege creep wave pushing into them. Maybe not. They're going to be a little bit more conservative, but I mean, they just don't know what to do. 13k net worth behind, 21 minutes in. It's crazy stuff. Imagine if they break this one out at the TI Last Chance qualifiers or even the group stage themselves. People will be thinking, how the hell does this work? But it is. It's defying all logic right now.
All Affliction, good look to TP. Sun stuns any stunners? None to be seen. Parker's got a rapier queued up. Oh my god. Oh, Infamous, they are feeling themselves.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
What gave it away? What gave it away that they were feeling confident and happy about themselves?
Definitely not all the spam of the voice lines, and that wasn't enough. You just had to queue up the rapier, that maybe. They were starting the river. They're gonna get the first initial stun, but the silence from the Orca was perfect timing. So the Terrorize wasn't there fast enough to hold it back. Sabas is still gonna jump inside the middle. Can they get another kill out of Tempest? It doesn't look like it's going to be the case. The Storm Spirit's got plenty of minutes to go for a +1. They get the Orc and as well onto the Timber. He'll not escape with the chains. The control from Frank is there thanks to the Aghanim shot. There's a layer style up to God like 22 minutes in.
I gotta say it again, this is crazy. It's crazy this is able to work. I mean, you see a TB coming in with a Metamorphosis and you think, oh, the Timber's gonna melt, and it just doesn't happen. It's just everything else that it's been able to provide. Shoving lanes, creating a big presence on the other side of the map. Again, the reflection spam. It's just so good. And he's nearly got the Wraith Pact. So you already have such difficulty taking this team down with the lack of stuns on your entire team. Now, reduce damage as well into, what? A Shallow Grave, Sunder, Lifesteal, Heals. What could you do?
Oh, the funny thing is he's got no Dota plus level in the Terrorblade too. So it's not even like he's played this. I really think they just... Parker's like, dude, I'm not playing the Terrorblade this game. Like, I don't care what happens. We're one game up, I'm giving you the Terrorblade. Like, this is kind of Susi secret. Draft something, gets to the kind of the last phase and like, all right, pop me. Like, you've got to play it.
Take the wheel, bro.
Dude, the fact that he has no Dota plus level in the Terrorblade.
Dire's top tower is about to take the
T2 tower going down for Infamous. We got both sides still gonna smoke up and take a fight. Draken on the front line. He's not tanky though, man. Like, this Timbersaw needs heroes instantly nearby to counter initiate. They get the Rolling Thunder out. Affliction just shoots it completely. What? And on Tempest, you gotta get out. Cat, you won't escape. They're gonna look for more kills as well, but the Terrorize should buy them enough time just to TP out.
They have 0 stuns left now, though. You know, the no Rolling Thunder, no Terrorize available. So I feel like they could just feel completely confident to walk on forward. That's like 6 D-wards that Affliction has got so far this game. Their map is completely dark outside of this area that Kotaro is farming on the bottom side. And that's just because he's there. He's spamming out the Blood Rite as much as he can in the lane.
Do we want Copium or no?
Go on. What's the Copium?
Bloodseeker's got BKB.
Okay. All right. There's a way. It could happen.
So it's a Rupture into Terrorize and Yoguchi.
Sure. Let's go with that.
What do you mean? Come on now. Sabas can't be dying up top though. Jesus, what was the damage? What? Fuck, that was crazy. One adaptive strike, a couple of right clicks on it, just murked the Pango.
And they would have seen that he's used the Rolling Thunder as well, so they're like, all right, Storm Spirit, you can just do whatever the hell you want. Oh, don't.
Let the fun begin.
Ooh, he's gonna find him. Maybe not.
God.
Away by the skin of his teeth there. All right, if Affliction doesn't die here, something is seriously wrong.
Surely, right? Yeah, no Sunder.
All right, they got a kill on the carry. Time to come back into this game.
Are we gonna critique his farming patterns when he respawns? Because we haven't particularly been doing it so far.
I think he's been doing just fine, personally.
I'm not sorry. Well, critique doesn't have to be a bad thing. We could say his farming patterns are incredible. I'm just saying we haven't paid attention to it. Cat, you?
Killing spree!
Or Viper and a warding expedition. Believe he got scouted out under the cliff ward. They're going to be cautious how long they stick around bottom. Kataro's going to be forced to BKB to escape. In fact, are they actually going to try and get the kill on the Storm? They don't have the damage. Kataro, make it out! Oh, Parker's right click's not enough. But you kind of can't be using a BKB to escape like that. If there is legitimately if there's it's 1%. If there's a slither of hope, like that BKB needs to be used in a team fight. Now that it's down for 65, you get all the map control from Infamous, you're going to push the side lanes, and you're going to go look for Roche.
I'm just trying to think like what even happens if this gets later, right? They don't have the amazing scaling lineup on Tempest. They were banking on getting out of this laning stage in a much better spot than they have. Like you're going up against a Terrorblade that's gonna turn into a semi-carry if the game doesn't end before then. A Morphling that's incredibly farmed, a Storm Spirit that just is able to zip in onto the back lines with absolutely no consequence. So what do? Like, you just can't play on the map. You can't play anywhere safely. You can't get pick-offs because you've got multiple saves. It just feels like this is... I don't even want to call it an outdraft, man, but they kind of did it to themselves a little bit with the lack of stuns that they had. I feel like this game would be a lot easier if they just lent into that a tiny bit more.
Yeah, there was a lot of adaptation to the draft from either side, which was why we have this beautiful game in game 2 with a Terrorblade at 5. But anything can work. I just, yeah, it's interesting. Like, it's the Terrorblade, because early on they saw the Terrorblade and they're like, all right, we do not want to play the Viper now as a 3. So they revealed early this Timbersaw getting picked up in the off lane. They revealed earlier that the Viper's going to be flexed. So just the mind games, and puts us in a crazy position when our infamous of a 20k lead and they're walking up the high ground.
Oh, he went for the health town. I was wanting him to get the reflection slow on the TV.
Dire's top tower is gone.
13-second cooldown, 45% slow, 5-second duration. Kinda stupid. That is 70 wards now.
Have fallen.
So you keep track of those, the D wards, but not the punch hooks, which is your sole
You don't get an alert every time that there's a punch hook on the map.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Constantly looking to the left side to see if they're D ward. Oh, surprise. There's no follow-up. So the Morphling is going to be chilling. Now Parker with the BKB. He's going to turn to Manfight Kataro, who does not have a buyback. Patu's gone as well. And Sabas is not going to be able to save the onslaught. As Infamous...
It's just taking towers.
It's like, oh, you guys, you can keep killing. I've got the objectives on mine. Don't worry, I got them covered. You get the kills. I'll do the building damage. I'll come in maybe to chuck out a reflection if required. Beautifully done. And Affliction's
I really thought he was about to sunder the Timbersaw back up to full HP just for the VM.
I saw him walking in. I thought it was the charge up for the sun. I'm like, there's no way Affliction's going to do that. Parker wanted death though. Bye-bye Willow, bye-bye Pango, and welcome to the grand finals for Infamous.
Bye-bye my pubs.
And have one opportunity now, a guaranteed opportunity in a best of 5 to qualify to TI 11 grand finals. And like Daniel,
It's banning time.
5 seconds remaining.
Ten seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
two sides of the same coin. By thrust of wing. Prepare for battle.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Sky, embrace us. Fired up. No two ways about it. Doubly so. Double trouble. Forward. We fly.
30 seconds to battle.
Yes. Freeze and burn. The freezing flame.
Cast off the lines. We embark for battle.
Our war starts now. Dragon fire. The skies are ours. Ice and fire! Shall we? After you. We go. And go. Ice advances.
Face it. You're not loser.
Onward. The scalding cold.
First blood!
Firebird.
Strygor's tracks run red.
We ride the updrafts. Yes. A twin attack. With twinned nature. Ready. We're under attack. Shall we? We're not ready. No. We burned your candle at both ends. We blow up.
Double kill!
As we live together. Our heart beats anew. Yes. Ice and fire. Go for honor. By thrust of wing. No two ways about it. Firebird. The skull Burning cold. Attack! Freezing flame. Fired up. We ride the updrafts. Sky, embrace us. Yes. The skies are ours. We go. Forward. Double trouble. Onward. Freeze and burn. Dragon fire. With twinned nature. Your bottom tower is under attack. You're heading for dead water.
Doubly so.
We fly. Ice advances. Double trouble. We go.
Night. May, thanks.
Freeze and burn.
Let's go mid.
We are afternoon. Firebrand. Onward. We blow hot and cold. No two ways about it. Sky, embrace us. Doubly
Mid.
ready. We fly.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
Mid.
Fired up.
Mid, what the?
Yes. The scalding cold. The skies are ours. Juggernaut!
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing. If the beacon goes out,
With twins.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
The freezing flame.
your top tower is under attack.
We ride the updrafts. By thrust of wing.
Your middle tower has been denied. Will you look at that?
Not if you're asking.
Going top mid.
This is your master.
SF going top. Get back.
Kill your bottom tower.
The value of life. None.
Help your bottom tower. Is that a mirage? Your bottom tower is under attack.
Rise and burn.
Say goodbye to your bottom tower.
Mid, mid, mid.
No two ways about it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Mid Ascar, mid, mid.
Scalding cold.
Killing spree!
Return to the grasslands.
Dominating! Triple kill! They're trying to break your middle tower.
What kind of spell is ringing?
Look who's talking! Ah, your top tower!
Use your word.
Your top tower just got sent to the bottom!
Come up with that on your own.
Doubly so. Ours now. Ice and fire. The skies are ours. With twinned nature. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Something bad is happening to your top tower!
Yes. Sky, embrace us. Fire.
Mega kill!
Top, top.
Your top tower is under attack. Don't let them dismast you.
Wards.
Life's hard. Ice advances. By thrust of wind.
Help your bottom tower. Do you like
Beno, Beno.
sucking bilge water?
My flames grow hotter.
See what you've done.
We fly.
Wards, ward.
Forward. We grow hot and cold. Dragon's
Oh
Rage.
yeah, that's the good stuff.
Benefit. With twin pleasure. Fired up.
Disruptor.
Will not wait. Freeze and burn. I have no more to give.
Killing spree!
Double kill!
Double kill!
Grow stronger. Ice and fire.
Oh, you found me.
Shall we? After you. Enraged. Double trouble. We take. We go. The scalding cold. Doubly so. The freezing flame.
Bounty!
Firebrand. Regeneration. By thrust of wing. The skies are ours.
Double kill!
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Burning turf.
Time to get going. Water.
Help your bottom tower.
Double kill.
I will see you in the shadow. Dire structures are fortified.
Your middle tower is under attack. Douse those fires.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Back four. Ice advances.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Did you notice they're attacking your bottom
To
tower?
the depths with your bottom tower.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Killing spree.
Dominating! Double kill! Killing spree!
Double kill. Killing spree.
Triple kill!
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Fireband. Sky, embrace us. Fired up. With twinned nature. By thrust of wing. The scalding cold. The freezing flame.
Get back, get
Freeze and burn.
back.
Killing spree!
Ready. Yes.
Something bad is happening to your top tower. Your bottom tower is under attack.
And go. Yes.
My money!
Dragon fire. The skies are ours. Pay the price. Doubly Juggernaut! We fly.
tower is under attack.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
Shall we? After you.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
We ride the upwards. Forward. Updrafted. Firebrand.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Double trouble. The freezing flame.
I should have let banned some.
With twinned nature.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ice advances.
Your middle tower ran afoul of some harsh fellows.
Onward. By thrust of wing. We fly. Ready. Yes.
Your top tower is under attack. Mega kill!
Shall we?
Killing spree! Your middle tower is under attack.
Dire structures are fortified. They're trying to break your middle tower.
No two ways about. Fired up. Ice and fire. We ride the updrafts.
Dominating! Mega kill! Double kill!
Cold.
Wicked set!
Double kill! Your middle tower just went hard over.
kill!
You'll be looking up at the grass.
Your middle barracks. Middle barracks under attack.
Your middle barracks just got liquidated. Are you running a skeleton crew? Your middle tower is under attack.
Unstoppable!
Have some quills.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Dire structures are fortified.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Fancy humans!
Your middle tower just went hard over. Your ancient is under attack. Your chances are sinking faster than Kunka's fleet. Wicked shit! Monster kill! This isn't how you run life. Defend your ancient.
Your ancient is under attack. Double kill!
There were none.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Defend your ancient!
What he said!
Bottom barracks under attack!
Your bottom barracks have fallen.
Your bottom barracks are lost at sea! Your ancient is under attack! This one's going
Radiant
right down
structures
the
are
build.
fortified.
Sun's over the 4-yard! Radiant win!
Coke Studio. See.
दिल के किसी कोने में ही याद तेरी मैंने छुपा रखी है, छुपा रखी है। भूला नहीं तू भी मुझे, बात यूं ही मैंने बना रखी है, बना रखी है।
समाया थे दिल में वो ऐसे, अनजाने तो मिलते फिर कैसे। तुम बारिश में भीगे हम बहते, समंदर किनारे जो रहते। उम्मीदें लगा के वो बैठे, जो अपनों के गम वो भी सहते। ये दुनिया तो चाहती के बहके, ये बाग सी खुशबू से महके।
मिले दर्द बहुत, कभी तू भी मिल। दिल में रहती नहीं जानम तू ही दिल। आज फिर आई ना तू, इंतजार रहा मुस्तकिल। तवील है गम की शाम, कहानी मोहब्बत की मुख्तसर। नजरसानी करो जरा सी, कदर करो मेरी कला की। जाने वाले चले जाते हैं, किस्मतें ही तो काबू में नहीं आती। छाँव में धूप की तरह, जिस्म में रूह की तरह। गुजरे दिमाग से यार तेरी लगातार लहू की तरह। अब खाए जाएं ये दरो दीवार मुझे किसी भूख की तरह। तेरे बिना नहीं घर भी घर, अकेले महसूस ये किया। तेरी कमी पूरी हुई ना, आज भी रही एक दिल में खला। खिजा भी आई बर वक्त और दिल का बाग भी रहा ना हरा। तेरा ही एतबार, बाकी सारी दुनिया पे भरोसा नहीं बना। तू मुझ में देखे इंसान, बाकी सारी दुनिया को दिखे बस कला। तू है मैं हूँ और गहरी खामोशी, हम दोनों ही नहीं सुनते जो कुछ भी ये कहती होगी। गली है दिल की तंग, अब तेरा उसमें आना ना हो। दिल के मोहल्ले में अब तेरे मेरा जाना ना हो। तू है मैं हूँ और सिर्फ फासले हैं, राब्ते मुनक़ता और मुंतजिर हम आपके हैं। राजी नहीं राजदार भी क्या मांगते हम, खामियों पे पर्दे लोग कम ही यहाँ डालते हैं। हम सिरहाने रख के ख्वाब रातें जागते हैं, हम तुम्हें तुमसे बहुत बेहतर जानते हैं।
सरगोशी में लूं नाम तेरा, तेरे लिए मैंने हया रखी है, हया रखी है। भूला नहीं मैं भी तुझे, मेरे लिए मैंने सजा रखी है, सजा रखी है।
जिंदगी पे लिख चुके हैं फलसफे, इतनी दिल लगी कि खुद को ही ना पढ़ सके। बेकदर तो दर बदर यूं बेखबर ही चल पड़े, यादें खींचती हैं आगे ही ना बढ़ सके। सादगी बन चुकी है बाजुदी, मुंतजिर खड़े उसी मकाम पे हम आज भी। आज फिर तू आई नहीं, आज फिर तू शायरी, आज फिर तू एक गुमान याद तेरी खाएगी। वो थी मेरी रजा अब तो हाँ बन गई, ऐ मेरे खुदा क्या सजा बढ़ गई। मैं जागूं सारी रात वो सुबह बन गई, गरज के बरसते अब ये बादल नहीं। तू मेरे हर दर्द की दवा, मैं धूप में खड़ा महसूस कर जरा। मौसम बदलते हुए देखे हैं लोगों के बदलते रूप की तरह। शामिल अब तेरे दीवानों में मिलेंगे, ख्वाबों में रहते ख्यालों में उलझे सवालों में। क्या तुम पहचानोगे या फिर मेहमानों से कैसे भरोसा करे अब इंसानों पे। तू ही ख्वाब, तू ही मेरी ख्वाहिश, तू ही एहसास, मैं बयाबान तू बारिश। मिलेंगे फिर कभी उम्मीद भी, तू आस भी, खुली किताब करते जख्मों की नुमाइश।
कहानी कहाँ खत्म